You wake up at 6:55 a.m. on a Saturday, heart racing, staring at a countdown timer on your phone. You've been waiting weeks for this exact moment. The clock hits 7 a.m. You instantly mash the buy now button on a pair of limited edition sneakers. 2 seconds later, the screen flashes. Sold out. Dejected, you open up a secondary market app like StockX or GOAT, only to find the exact same pair of shoes you just missed, already listed by resellers for 4 times the original retail price. You curse your bad luck, blame the automated bots, and wonder why the universe hates your wardrobe. But what if I told you that you didn't just lose a fair fight against a computer program? What if that entire heartbreak was mathematically engineered by a multi-billion-dollar corporate cartel? Welcome to the Sneaker Illusion, where global footwear empires don't sell shoes. They sell manufactured anxiety. To understand how deep this trap goes, you have to look past the leather, the logos, and the celebrity endorsements, and look straight at the factory floor. The actual manufacturing cost of a top-tier $200 signature basketball shoe or retro sneaker in an overseas factory is shockingly low, frequently averaging between $5 and $15, even after factoring in shipping across the ocean, marketing budgets, and paying millions to athletes. The profit margins are astronomical, but if a company can make 100 million pairs of these shoes for pennies, why don't they? Why do they leave you staring at a sold-out screen? Because of a psychological weapon called the drop model. In traditional retail, if a product is selling incredibly well, you manufacture more of it to fulfill the demand. That's basic economics. But the Sneaker Cartel completely inverted this rule. They realized that if they flooded the market, the shoe became common, and the second a luxury item becomes common, the human brain stops desiring it. So they deliberately underproduce. They run a calculation to figure out exactly how many people want a shoe, and then they only release 10% of that amount. They create an artificial drought. But here is the darkest part of the scam. The corporate giants actually love the scalper bots and the toxic resale market. They could easily implement high-tech anti-bot software or limit purchases to one per verified human identity, but they choose not to. Why? Because when a $150 sneaker instantly resells on the secondary market for $800, it gives that shoe a mythical holy grail status. It acts as a massive free global marketing campaign. The sneaker giant doesn't even care that they didn't pocket the extra $650 resale profit on that specific drop, because that insane secondary price tag forces everyday consumers to view their entire brand as ultra exclusive. The next time that company drops a generic mass-produced shoe at your local mall for $120, you buy it instantly without hesitating. Why? Because your brain has been deeply rewired to believe that anything with that logo is a rare, high-value asset. The gap between a high school kid saving up working minimum wage in California just to buy a pair of hyped sneakers and an executive in a glass boardroom looking at real-time psychological metrics of artificial scarcity is a massive technological chasm. One thinks they are buying a piece of culture. The other knows they are exploiting human FOMO. Both are running on the exact same treadmill. So before you drop your hard-earned cash on the next sneaker drop, take a look at what you're actually buying. Are you paying for premium materials, or are you paying for a manufactured corporate scarcity trap? What is the absolute most ridiculous amount of money you have ever dropped on a single pair of sneakers? Let me know in the comments below, and let's see who got hit by the Sneaker Cartel the hardest.